and do not reflect those of the Evening Rush Network. Viewers' discretion is advised.
Yeah.
David Park is on the
Yeah, you know what it is. We the head honchos. The number one podcast of Rellz and Blacko. We hitting hard. We got the balls. We at the top. Whoa. Just tune in every Monday at 9 for your favorite show. The Relaxation Hour. Yeah, you know what we be on. Might interview your favorite artist. Play your favorite song. Reporting live from NY. We up in every borough. Not to mention we worldwide. Got the game in the chokehold. We keep it ish popping. How you love that? Forever at the top. How you love that? We the life of the party, how you love that? Showing love to the artists, get it right back. So light you up an L and just kick back. We bout to get it poppin', is you ready yet? This show is for the real ones and the pretty ladies. Can't forget about my riffos and the project babies. It's the Relaxation Hour. Ooh, it's the Relaxation Hour. Ooh, it's the Relaxation Hour. Ooh, it's the Relaxation Hour. Ooh.
Yo. Welcome to another edition of the Rellz Relaxation Hour. I'm your host, Rellz, joined by my co-host, the one and only Blacko himself. What's going on, brother?
Yo, shaking, brother, shaking.
Chilling. How was your weekend? How's everything going with you?
Just chill, laid back, clear the mind of a lot of unnecessary. Just go forward, You know how people say new year, new me, but not new year, new me. Just, can't take baggage with you all the time.
Absolutely. Baggage causes nothing but negativity.
Facts. And, I'm not going to say I'm not one to do, to not dive into the negativity zone because I occasionally do, but that's why you got to get rid of all that shit. So, That's what I did. I sat back this week and just chilled. And like honestly, this is probably the first weekend and I didn't have my son. I sat back, I chilled, and I didn't do shit. And it felt good.
You seem refreshed. You look refreshed. You look a little lighter.
Nah. I'll tell you why I'm refreshed, right? I'll tell you why I'm refreshed. I've been trying to let me find it. I've been trying to get to this place for the last 2 years, right? And I finally got it. I finally got my shit. Cruising this, cruising my business. Let me say something, y'all. Chip City, y'all.
Where is that?
It's all over the city, except for the Bronx, of course. But I came from Queens, picking up my son, and just so happened, boom, I wanted something. Let me show y'all something real quick. I'm not gonna lie, I did some greedy shit. I bit some of the cookie, but yo, look at this big ass cookie. Oh, look at this shit right here.
Should look like a BBQ's wing.
Yo, I'm not gonna hold y'all. $4 a cookie, but am I going back? I don't think so because I gotta be on my healthy shit. But I got that out the way. That's one of my bucket lists. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to IG for always showing me the spots to go to. So bucket list number 2. That's one of the second spots they showed me and I went to. So I feel good.
So you crossing off all your stuff on your bucket list so far. You're doing so good.
It's not honestly, bro. It's not even a bucket list. Wow, it's so much a bucket list. It's mad shit in New York to do, bro. There's mad food in New York, mad spaces to go. I'm trying to hit them all, man.
I am looking forward to this trip I'm going to in Jamaica in May.
Nice.
The flight is booked already. I did my passport on Friday, which I didn't realize that shit was literally for me that shit took me like less than 10 minutes.
Well, when they said you get it back?
Within the next like 6 to 9 weeks.
Oh, it's even that. There you go. Shit, there you go.
Yeah, so the trip is
that's honestly that's good, man. I need another fucking airline trip. Not no regular.
Hey, Auntie.
Hey, Donji. Not no regular bullshit. Not no shit. I'm going from here to like fucking North Carolina. I need a real trip in my life. I'm definitely trying to. I'm trying to meet you out there. I ain't gonna hold you.
Well, I'll let you know right now, May 18th to the 23rd, so you know.
Hold up, that might be fucking up my day. Hold up.
It's a week before Memorial Day.
No, you forgot my son's in school. you forgot about that?
Let him cut.
You said 18th?
18th to 23rd. Yeah.
I could probably pull that off because I'm not trying to use none of my vacation days. I have 140 days of vacation time. I'm not trying to use none of that shit.
You know the crazy part about that though? Like that weekend, which is like the 18, 19, 20, that's my weekend off from work.
Oh,
So I ain't using no day. Yeah, so only days I'm really using is like the Monday and probably the Tuesday. I probably go back to work that Wednesday.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
No,
You know me all well. I'm taking that week off.
No, you're not.
You know.
You know why you're not? You know why you're not go back? You know you're not gonna go to work because simple fact, you're coming from Jamaica, and I don't know if I had this conversation with you or somebody else. When people go on vacation, they go for the drinks, the weather, and chill. Like when I go on vacation, I'm not going to get drunk. I'm going to get nice. And I ain't gonna lie, I want all the fruity drinks. I don't want the hard shit.
Yo, no lie. I was literally talking about that. Hold on real quick. KD, I got my passport done in the post office. I work in the post office, so I got it done there. But the fruity drinks. I don't know who I was having a conversation with about this, and I'm like, yo, but you don't go on. And this is some.
Oh, it's me and you. It's me and you.
Yo, you do not go on vacation to drink hard liquor. You go on vacation to drink the fruity drinks and to chill.
Bro, people don't believe that.
Like they want to take. You want to take Henny with you to Jamaica? Nah, I might bring Henny back. Hey, babe, I might bring Henny back, and it might be the white kind, and that's about it. But I'm not drinking it out there.
Yo, you know what's crazy, bro? Like, I don't care for the hard liquor. The hard liquor is cool, it's fine, but I don't want to be one of those be passed out on my first day. Matter of fact, prime example, we went to Vegas. That time we went to Vegas. We didn't have hard liquor. We had all the nice, smooth, fruity drinks, and look how much liquor we had in the pool. That motherfucker slept the entire day, but it was cool.
You're not gonna talk about that jet lag I had, yo. Yo, it still boggles my mind how that first trip to Vegas, how I literally laid out at like 6 in the afternoon after we came from the pool, and I didn't get out to bed till about 7 the next morning.
Yo, bro, I woke up. Mind you, that's my second time going. So when I woke up on some. I'm gonna get something to eat. It's about 8 o'clock tonight, and I looked out the window. Sun's coming out. I'm like, yo, hold on. We slept this entire time. I checked my phone to see if you hit me up. You even hit me up. I said they probably sleep just like we sleep. So, yeah,
it was that plane ride combined with that water knocked me out.
I think it's more so the pool water because we was literally sitting there drinking. Remember, we went out there.
That's true too. We were sitting there really drinking too, like the whole time. It was
the heat wave. We was in the pool. We was drinking, and like you said, the jet lag. So, but it's funny though. Remember, I drove back from Vegas. I didn't catch jet lag at all.
Is it because you was driving? Probably.
I don't know, but I slept regular. I wasn't no jet lag, no time, no nothing. I was regular. I was good.
I know it's 5 hours from New York to Vegas. I think it's shorter time from New York to because we booked out because I know our flight takes off at like 8 in the morning. We'd be in Jamaica by like 11.
Nah, Marty, we was drinking a lot. We ain't had no water. Nah,
I don't even remember. To be honest with you, I don't even remember water.
We was drinking that much. Yeah, remember we drunk in the pool.
I think I was fascinated. I think I was fascinated by the fact that the bar was like in the middle of the pool.
Yo, bro, I never had that. I always wanted that. always. And I finally got to do it, and I felt cool because the first time with the Vegas, my hotel ain't have no pool. No, did it have a pool? No, it didn't have a pool.
Bro, I don't think you should never go. Okay, so this is the thing. Never go to Vegas and go to a hotel that don't got a pool in it.
Y'all know this, bro. It's a last minute book. Remember, I told you it's a big ass group trip for the first time ever that a group trip went according to plan. It was a last minute book. It come out, I mean, $1,000 for 5 days in a straight. No, it wasn't straight flight. No, it wasn't a straight flight at all. For 5 days, a Memorial weekend, couldn't beat it.
Yeah, for a Memorial weekend for the price you went,
a stack flat.
Definitely can't beat that.
Can't beat it. So and we always in the same. We always good. But shout out to the celebrities that fucked up my pool experience because they booked all the pools. Yo, bro, they quote unquote was hosting pool parties. They never showed up.
That's crazy.
They never showed up. But that's then. Fuck that. We went to Vegas. I went to Vegas with y'all. That was a good time. But yeah, man, there was definitely no water involved.
Yeah, I'm definitely trying to have fun in Jamaica. Like, I just want to get there. I want to eat the Jamaican style American-made food because it's probably going to taste the same shit. Yeah. And I just want to drink fruity drinks with my feet up and take pictures of just the water.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Is it Montego Bay?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
All inclusive.
Okay. Oh, you found okay. All right. See, you found the spot out. That's good. Because I don't know how I'm gonna go to Jamaica and get the regular results with families and kids and shit. Like, nah.
Oh, nah, this one's older. This one's adult only.
Yeah, it is. That means there'll be a lot of drugs, liquor. Yeah, you gonna get
chill. This is the second time we talk about drugs on this show. We can't be doing that.
Listen, it's all right. We tell people not to do drugs. That's why we talk about it. We pulling no drug use.
Just know if I ever take pictures out there, my eyes are red. It's not because of drugs. Just so
you getting a very herbal
herbal experience.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Herbal experience, because that's definitely what you're gonna get out there. I know people who don't smoke going out there and actually smoke because they felt pressure to smoke, but
peer pressure. You can't help it. It's peer pressure.
Nah, because like 2 people told me they went to, I forgot the name of the club. They went to a club out there, and the only way you get in the club, you gotta smoke, so they know you're not police.
What? Yeah, take a puff, pass.
Yeah. My boy told me that, and my coworker told me that. He's like, yo, we went to. He said it wasn't like on no regular shit. You walk in the street, you had to be taken to that club. He took to the club. They was like, before you go in, they like, yo, yeah, here you go.
I ain't gonna front. I don't think I want to go to Jamaica if somebody got to take me somewhere. I don't trust it.
That's the majority of stuff is that though.
Yeah, I know, but I feel that shit. I'm from the hood. I don't trust anybody taking me anywhere if I don't know you.
That's why you go on vacation, no jury, no nothing. You gotta go as basic as possible.
Yeah, I know. I'm already mad about that, but it is what it is.
Listen, that's why when I see people go out there with watches, jury, I'm like, oh, you want to be a victim of circumstances. Like that's that.
I mean, I'm about to deck my whole outfits is gonna be mad casual shit and mad 2920 stuff.
That's all you need. Shit, we'll get some linen. You know it's gonna be hot out there.
I'm not a big fan of linen, believe it or not.
Yeah, you know it's funny, right? I just found out, right? Because I don't look at the world atlas map and nothing like that. I didn't know Bahamas and Florida was that close to each other.
Wait, are they?
Yes, they are. It's Florida, Bahamas, Cuba.
Oh, you know it's crazy. I'm one of those weird people who like to watch YouTube shows, and I like to watch different shit. So I didn't even know up until a couple months ago that you can actually drive into Alaska from Canada.
Yeah,
I didn't even know this shit was connected. Because growing up, looking on the map, when you're growing up, looking on the map, they show you Hawaii and they show you Alaska. It looked like they just ripped off of parts of the countries. Like they're not attached to nothing.
Yeah, you could drive. You could drive to Alaska from here. You just got to go over like any other thing. Go over a bridge. Like you could drive from here to Colombia.
I'm not driving that far.
I will never. You hear me?
I would like to drive from here to the Florida Keys though. Just once.
The Florida Key. What is that?
That's all the way. That is the last spot to go in the United States going south. That is the last spot.
Only way I would do that, it got to be more than 2 drivers. Because I know for a fact I could clear 10 hours. I could clear 10. I could drive literally from here, as you know, to Georgia, no problem,
and back.
Yeah, exactly.
By yourself.
And from Georgia to Orlando is an extra 7 hours.
Which is crazy, right? When you think about it, right?
Crazy. So it's like extra 7 to go. So you figure from an extra 7 from Orlando to Miami is like what? Another 7? It could be done.
It's possible.
It could definitely. It's more than possible, man. It's definitely. It could be done, and just yeah. Do I want to do it again? Nah, I need multiple drivers. If I start driving, I'll get us to Virginia. Switch.
Let me get this Jamaica trip out the way first.
Nah, listen, do it, man. It got to be done. Do it. Jamaica's definitely one of the spots I want to check out. Jamaica, Bahamas. I literally want to go Bahamas for a real pina colada. Don't judge me. I want to get a drink out of pineapple or coconut for once in my life.
I'm not judging you. You ain't on trial.
Nah, you have people like that's what you want to go there for? Yes. I want a real bohemian drink.
I want to go to Jamaica. I want to go to Jamaica I just want to go to Jamaica to see if the oxtail tastes any different.
It's gonna be cheaper.
Because if they don't, I'm gonna be mad.
It's gonna be cheaper. I'll tell you that much.
Absolutely.
It's a start.
That's true too. That's saving money right there.
That is a start right there. Let me say something to you. I haven't had oxtail in about a couple of months now because I refuse to pay.
I seen somebody post something on IG and say an oxtail cheesesteak. I was like, I would do it, but I'm one of those weird people, right? Because like cheesesteak has like onions and all the sauce or whatever that shit. I just want the meat and the cheese and the bread. That's it.
But think about it though. See, when you go to some places, they put the meat, the cheese, the sauce. Like my cheesesteaks, I get from up the block. I get a bunch of shit on my shit. I get my ketchup, mayo, barbecue sauce, onions. But
yeah, you get all that shit on the cheesesteak?
It's A1, trust me. Before I used to keep it plain. Use ketchup, cheese, meat. I started adding that shit. It was
honestly
delicious.
Everything's expensive now.
Word. Eggs went up. Somebody told me, why eggs went up so crazy? Listen, I'm glad I don't eat that shit like that.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of eggs either.
Hell no.
Oh, let's say scrambled cheese eggs from Waffle House. That's it. Or IHOP.
Yo, finally won the fantasy league. Shout out to Green Bay. Shout out to Aaron Rodgers for keep throwing Christian Watson the ball. You did something right. Shout out to the Detroit Lions for giving Jamal Williams the ball so he could break the record. You did everything right. So I definitely won. I'm not supposed to lose that shit. This is my first fantasy league in 10 years. I actually won.
Fuck fantasy leagues. You know what I hate? You know what I hate about your fantasy league? Realistically speaking, and congratulations to you for winning. I'm happy you won. But I know for the first 3 years that I was in that league where the money was involved, I never got paid.
But nah, that's thinking about no. The one that we in now that actually won, that's totally different from the one you was playing. The one you was playing with my other coworker, she was doing. That's why he started this one.
Yeah, that's whack though. It was 2 years in a row I won and I didn't get paid for it. It's just whack.
Yeah, it was just. I'm good now. I feel good because I ain't gonna lie. I was like, yo, fuck, I'm losing. I'm tired of this shit. I always come in second and third, and I finally won.
I'm coming back for the fantasy next year.
Even though I won the controversy last week because of the Buffalo and Cincinnati game, because I damn sure was about to lose by like 100 points, but they canceled the game, and I want to win.
Things happen, man.
Yeah. God wanted me to have that.
This thing's bigger than football anyway, so especially when it came to that.
Nah, definitely when it came to that. And a lot of, shout out to Skip Bayless for
being an asshole.
Putting himself in that hot water. I know what he was trying to say, but he said it wrong.
No, it's crazy. I know what he's trying to say too, and then he tried to actually fix what he was saying, but by that time the damage was already done.
But I give it to him for he already said he's not backing down his words. I give it to him.
How can you back down what you already said?
Exactly, because most people on something like, they get on screen with the teleprop telling them what to say and all that shit. He's like, I'm not backing down. I said what I said. But shout out to that guy for his recovery, man. That's one of the
he's already back in Buffalo too.
Honestly speaking, I don't think he'll be fully ready to play another to like a season after next. Because your heart went through something that was something severe right there. You know what I'm saying? Your heart.
You might not even play football again.
Yeah, but they said that the Buffalo management is willing to pay his full contract though.
I was talking to somebody today, one of my coworkers today. We was like, yo, maybe like even if he doesn't play again, maybe they'll give him something like in the front office or something. Nah, he ain't gonna get that. He gonna get that nice severance package. That's it. They not gonna give him a front office job because he actually is still young. So what front office job can you give him? That I don't know. You can't really. You're a trainer. You can't do nothing physical. You gonna have people. One, your mental right now is gonna be on some. You're gonna be scared to run. Yeah, you're gonna be scared to get hit. Yeah, so if people gonna be scared to try to pop you. Yeah. So now it'll come what 2-hand touch football? Like nah. He might be as untouchable as a quarterback right now. Right now, that's the best position he probably can play, or kicker. Mm-hmm. But right now, his body can't take that, man. Like your heart stopped twice. Like that's it. Like just take the nice severance packet. Hope you make nice investments. Don't try to bring everybody with you because now you're gonna get paid fully because they'll give him his full contract. Don't try to take everybody with you. Just enjoy the rest of your life. Enjoy the rest of your life. Right now. Here's a chance to be a speaker for all these kids out there that's trying to play sports. Because a lot of people understand heart conditions is something serious that goes on in sports. I'll give you a prime example. I had a guard, and somebody just really remind me about this shit too. I had a guard brother who passed off the same heart condition right in St. Mary's Park. Playing ball, regular. Everybody play ball physical. Dropped. Remember, I don't know if you remember, but because this was way back when we were like really younger. Remember the dude? I think it was like from Loyola Marymount.
Yeah, I was watching this documentary the other day. You talking about Hank
yeah, and he dropped dead just like that too.
Right after dunking the ball. Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, that shit is serious, man. Like, and it's crazy that all his friends, like, oh my god, bro, all his friends watched him die right there. Because then they thought they ain't know what happened. They watched him pass out right in the court. Summertime. Just drop. And the crazy part of with the Lincoln Hospital, Lincoln Hospital, they'll take their sweet ass time, especially for hood activities. So, what the hell, Hank? What the hell is this guy's name? And I'll just watch the documentary, man. Like, that heart condition shit is crazy. That's why Eddie Curry retired.
Yeah, and Eddie, I always thought Eddie Curry's career was pretty much over after he played for the Bulls anyway.
Yeah, pretty much. Nah, he went to the Knicks and did his though. It just know this. Once you get that heart shit, like that heart condition, it'll stop your, it'll stop your
Hank Gathers.
Yeah, Hank Gathers. Yes.
I just looked it up, Hank Gathers, because it was gonna bother me too until it was really gonna bother me until I got the name right.
And the crazy thing about Hank Gathers was nice.
He was
nice in shape. He was ready for the league. And the crazy part about Hank Gathers, that situation, Miami Heat's coach Eric Spoelstra was on the bench, and he watched the whole ordeal. Like that shit's crazy, man. Like the heart condition shit. Matter of fact, there's a soccer player. This happened like over 10 years ago. He just scored the thing. He walked in, no lie, he did like this, and he just dropped and collapsed on the field. Right then there. Died right there. Like, a lot of people don't understand, like, cardiovascular disease is something very serious that nobody takes serious.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you feel your heart beating irregular and all that shit. Don't think it's just heartburn. Go get the EKG. Like, a lot of people don't get EKG. EKG is very important. Get an EKG. Get your blood pressure checked. Go all that shit.
Yeah, that's one of the things you get when you go get a physical. You make sure you take care of all of that.
But you know what's funny? A lot of these doctors don't, unless you don't recommend it, they won't give it to you.
Yeah, they won't. They'll do this. They'll do the basic, check your rhythm, high blood pressure, whatever the case may be, and prescribe you medication and send you about your way.
I had one doctor, right? And I'm mad that my insurance, his company stopped taking my insurance. I had one doctor. I went for a physical. Now I'm ready to do all the regular stuff, the blood pressure, the blood work, and go about my business. This man was like, yo, get on the treadmill. I'm like, for what? He said, get on the treadmill. So I'm getting on the treadmill. I'm like, and this is before I really started working out. Playing ball and hood sports was considered working out, but that's what I was doing. He's like, your breathing's off. I'm like, what you mean? I played ball. He said, yo, your breathing's off. That's the first time I had to put the shit on my mouth, the breathing shit. And he's like, yo, I want you to jog. And that showed me right there. I was like, oh, I'm out of shape.
Mm.
Like it's like, I ain't gonna lie, like a lot of people understand this. Your insurance, and depending where you go to doctor, determines a whole lot.
Mm-hmm.
A whole lot. And a lot of people think they're gonna get physical. Like the physical that we get, like we just named, the blood work, the weight check. That's not a real physical, people. Yes, it's checking your blood. That's great. But if they don't check your EKG, your breathing levels, none of that shit, you're not getting a real physical. Because you might get your blood work checked, your EKG checked if you ask for it. But what about your lungs? What about your brain? You know what I'm saying? And it's this little thing that people always forget too. This thing called gangrene. Gangrene's a real thing. If you have a cut that's on your body that has not healed yet, check that out. Yeah, that might be a sign of diabetes. Yep. And if you have that little sore that'll cut, it will spread and turn to gangrene. And next thing you know, you have to lose one of your limbs.
It's a lot deeper than a lot of people think.
For real, man. Definitely for real. That's like anemics. Like people like anemia. I'm like, the fuck? I thought anemia is just ice eaters. It's hard to grow up and say like, it's lack of iron, that's lack of this.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
I just found out I was anemic like a couple months ago. And I went to the doctor. He was like, "Yeah, you're anemic." I'm like, "Wait, what?" Like he was like, "Yeah, your iron levels are low." I'm like, "Wait, what?"
Yeah, like people.
And I eat ice all the time too. I munch on ice like I eat ice before I eat water. I have a whole cup of ice.
Water?
Well, you know what I meant to say before I drink water. I'm sorry. I'll put a whole cup of water with ice and drink all the water just so I can eat the ice. Yeah.
You know what's crazy about me? If I drink water, I don't care for the ice part. But unless if I'm outside and ice in my cup, I'm gonna eat that shit.
Oh no.
Because it's just because it's there.
You gotta look at my cooler, man. My thermostat thing has ice in it all day. A lot of it is honestly. Sometimes I fill it up with extra ice because I like to keep it cool. So like when I go to the gym after work, my thing is still cold.
Yeah.
So a lot of the times is why I like OD fill it up with ice. But then sometimes if I know I'm not going to the gym, I eat that all that ice will be gone by the time I get out of work.
Nah, I had to excuse me, cause I had this cough. I can't get rid of this shit. It's not COVID, none of that shit. It's just lingering and it want to go away. I guess it wanted to be on the show tonight, but who knows? Who knows?
It's a special guest cough.
Yeah, bro, listen, man. I get back to work today and all signs to start coughing. Mind you, I was fine this whole weekend. Fine.
Maybe you're allergic to work.
I think it is too. I told my boss that. He said, well, quit. I said, nah, I can't do that.
So you quit. That's his nice way of telling you he don't want you there no more.
Yeah, no, if I quit, then trust me, it'd be World War III in there. Crazy.
He's a better way. He should just tell you, I think you're so much better than this job.
I do feel like that.
I
do feel like that. They know I feel like that.
I mean, don't we all feel that way though?
Some people don't.
Like I finished work today and I was just like, yo, this job is so fucking easy. It's so boring.
Sometimes I ain't gonna lie, I feel that way, but then I ain't gonna lie, it happens like that until I let my work stack up to give myself a challenge to see how much I finish it quickly.
I don't have that problem.
Yeah, because once you finish, you one and done. That's why.
Yeah, but even then, like this week we got this week is route inspection week. So pretty much they evaluate the time of your route, whatever the case may be. And my job is the only job, I swear, where the more you do, the more you do, the less let me rephrase that. It's the easier you make your job for yourself, the harder they want to make it for you. Oh, so for example, you know what times I finish my route sometimes. I tell you, like sometimes we be on the phone and I'll be done already. They don't like that. They want to find ways to stretch you out to the point where you're working like past your 8 hours.
Bro, I think that's every job. I had to tell my boss that shit recently. I'm like, yo, if I doing my work accordingly, efficiently, with a lack of time, and I'm just sitting there, how the hell I'm getting in trouble?
Bro, I remember one time, it was the day after a holiday, and like the majority of my office got back in 8 hours. So everybody was out the office at 4:30, right? Most of them, like I would say about 95%.
Yeah.
The higher ups in the corporate got mad because we were finished on time. Like they were literally mad that we finished on time. They were trying to understand why we finished on time and why we weren't finished later.
I truly think some jobs really want you to they really want that 8 hours out of you.
I think some jobs really feel like you don't have a life outside of work.
That too.
Because that's exactly how I feel now.
Yeah, because they don't want efficiency. They want work done. They want to see you busy. They want to see you. They want to see themselves paying you for 8 hours.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is too.
But it's just like, yo, if I'm done, my work is done. Nobody complain about my work. How the hell you complain about time? Like, what's wrong with y'all?
We want to know why it is that you're finished now. Why you finished at 2:30? Why you not finished at 3:30? Because I did my job.
Yeah, shit, bro. Listen, that's why I have a certain mindset. Like, yo, things got to happen. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying I want things to happen to work on my own pace. Because no, I know how my mind works. I know what I can do. You know, so that ain't it. Especially because I'm not gonna lie, I'm really wanting to get my work done and be sitting there like, all right, what can I do for this now? That's every day. Or sometimes I keep the face on like, leave me the fuck alone. My work is done.
Yeah, and then they leave you alone.
But one thing I will say about my job, though, a lot of people be shitting on their jobs. Like I see that shit on social media, IG, all that shit. My job has taught me a whole lot, business-wise, what to do and not to do, and actually molded me into a better person because I definitely went in there with a street mentality because I used to do security before I started doing my job. And security, I did what the fuck I want. We treat that shit like outside because we got the job done and we was getting paid to do shit. But there, I had to change my mentality up, and I'm glad I did. And I met some great people, you know, who got a lot of trust in me.
That's how I feel too.
Give me a goddamn promotion.
That's how I felt about That's how I felt about when I used to work in a law firm growing up. Like I worked there from like 19 to the time I was like 25. And it's like you learn a lot from a lot of different people. You understand like how certain things are ran. Like that my first female boss was in the law firm. So like, you learn a lot about just different people. You can kind of learn who's the cutthroats. You can kind of learn who's the people who really genuinely like you. You can learn all the fakes and phonies. Like you learn a lot if you just pay attention. Sometimes they don't even have to say anything and you'll know who's who.
Bro, I'll tell you this. And my job taught me how to read contracts. My job taught me when it comes to lawsuits, don't expect that shit to be over with quick. At all. At all. I'll tell you people out there right now. If you're suing a hospital, I need you to understand this. If you're suing a hospital, if your case ain't 95% sure, don't do it.
They're gonna end up spending more money than they end up making, right?
Yes and no. I mean, no. You could if you got a probable cause, let's say a childbirth deficiency, which that happens a whole lot. People don't understand when a child's being born to the world, they might get pulled wrong, and their little bones is fragile. Mm-hmm. That's a lawsuit right there. Follow up on that, of course. Because you're right then and there. Unless your child going through emergency surgery to fix that. Other than that, your child gonna have be defunct. Mm-hmm. How you call it? What else? If a doctor fuck up a surgery and he fucked up a surgery, that right there, that might be in and out. That might take a year or two, because you have these doctors that's gonna fight. Especially if it depends on the hospital. These hospitals' insurance money is long.
Yeah, of course. They don't want that malpractice suit either. They don't want to deal with all that.
We had a doctor. I can say we had a doctor. We left him alone because dude's just a repeat offender of fuck ups. And this hospital kept feeding him. I think he drank all the insurance money. I think he drank all this shit. Dudes in the newspaper constantly as botching surgeries, botching this, botching that. They was like, yo, dude, and he kept his license. He kept his license, and it was just like, yo, damn, dude, what are you doing? To the point, even my friends like, yo, we can't fuck with you, bro. Like, we can't defend you. And the hospital's like, yo, you gotta go. Like, yo, I think he probably cost this hospital tens of millions of dollars.
I'm surprised they kept him around that long.
I guess he was good at what he do
when he did it.
Up. Yeah,
no, I was just saying
he's not fucking up. So it's crazy. It's crazy. Oh shit, we went past the break. Are we taking a break or we keep going?
No, we're gonna take a break. We're gonna take a break.
I actually want to talk about something that it just got sent to me, and it goes with something I just seen over the weekend. So we'll talk about that when we come back to break.
All right, so we're gonna take a quick break. If you're looking to get a podcast on the Evening Rush Network and you don't know how, don't worry. Don is about to show you, and with about 100 different shows that we got on right now, he's about to show you how to get one. So here, check it out.
Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl, Chrissy, here to let you know that the Evening Rush Network now has an app. Yes, an app, you guys. So you can stay connected on the go and watch all your favorite podcast shows. You can download the app at Google Play Store or Apple iTunes. So spread the word. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Also, if you're looking to start a podcast and really don't know how, well, hit us up at the Evening Rush Network at gmail.com and inquire about time slots, pricings, and everything you may need to get started. We got you. Join the winning team, the Evening Rush Network. And also, download that app. What are you waiting for? Get to it. Now, here are our sponsors.
Oh, so I was looking for that gigantic long commercial that we usually have. What happened? That only lasted like 1 week.
They say that's it. Yeah, good. We like that though. We like that.
Nah. Nah, fuck that. John, you keep that on the show, man. Don't change that. You keep that for us.
Wow, you wasn't ready? Was prepared for it?
I was sitting back chilling for a second, and I'm like, wait, hold up. This is not what it. I didn't go over this in the program notes.
I just happened to turn my head. We was back on. I'm not going.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. See, he got to let us know about this stuff first. He ain't tell us nothing.
I'm glad y'all ain't catch me scratching my man boobs and shit like this. All right, cool.
Yo, John, that is no way to treat your number one show on the network. You gotta let us know this stuff, man.
Y'all call me a bad act. I can't even try to get my way out of that shit.
I would have screen recorded that, and that would have been a blooper for the rest of the week.
And I had to take it.
Anyway,
I just had to take it and shit. So it was bad. But yeah, my peoples. Let me talk. I don't know if you heard about this story, right? And I only reason this story came to me coincidentally because over the weekend, right? I'm heavy on social media, like I always tell you. I had to move up and shit. It was two females on Twitter. They basically put their story up over the New Year's weekend. Just so happened they both got, they both was raped. And they put their story on Twitter. Wow. Yeah. And here's my thing. Here's what irked me about their stories, right? And let me make this very clear, because I want you to be like, what do you mean by this? It wasn't so much the rape that irked my story, that irked my soul when I read their story. It was the buildup. Now, ladies, now this is to y'all, because I have sisters, nieces, female friends, all that, See, these two women stories have to be the same, y'all. So follow me. Basically, they met some dudes. Same story, like two different people, same story.
Wait, are they friends or just two separate females?
No, two separate females. One story is up in London. The other one, I don't know where it was at. Mm-hmm. She ain't tell her location. Let me just talk about the one in London. Let's talk about that. Because her shorty story is the same thing, but the one in London is much more one that irked my soul the most. So shorty in London, basically, long story short, she met some dude on IG. I know IG DJs. And, they was talking, they never met each other, but they would talk to each other here and there in the DM. So here it is now, New Year's pop up. He invites her to the party, her and her friends. Her friends didn't want to go. They said, we're not going. All her friends said, we're not going. We good. We not with it. So shorty took upon herself to still go. Still go. Now, here's where all the red flags start kicking in. She leaves her daughter with one of her friends that posted went to the party with her to go to this party. She goes to the party dolo, she knows nobody there. Not even
that was her first mistake.
Number one mistake. She knows nobody at the party, and she goes meet them at a hotel room. She goes to the second mistake. She goes to the hotel room. She meet the dude that she quote unquote know on IG. So when she meet him, the guy, her assailant, he goes, oh, what's going on? Meet you all. We look pretty. Throw a little fur here and there. She's, oh, yeah, thank you. She tells him, yo, my feet's hurting. He goes, oh, if your feet hurting, change to your sneakers and you can leave your stuff here in my room. She goes, why would I do that? I have no intention to come back here. He hit her with the, all right. Strike 1, 2, and 3 right there. She goes to the party with these people she don't know. Not in one soul she knows. Even the person she was texting the DM, that nigga is somewhere else. She's not a drinker, everybody. This is her story she put up. She's not a drinker at all. She's a lightweight. In her own words, she's a lightweight. So she's chilling in the cut, watching everybody get drink, acting stupid. The guy's flirting with her. She declining the drink. I'm good. Mistake number 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 come. The guy goes, why are you not drinking? She goes, oh, because I'm a lightweight. When I could have one cup and get drunk.
Should have never said that.
They went from having drinks at their table to do like, come on, let's go to the bar.
That's what she messed up.
Takes her to the bar. Now, mad dudes back and forth looking at her, and they talking, this, and the third. She's watching them talk. She's peeping it. Texts her friend, I feel uncomfortable. Her friend tells her, mind you, she put the messages on Twitter, y'all. Her friend texts her, if you feel uncomfortable, leave the party. Who decided to stay at the party?
She did.
She did. So now, guess what? Now they start throwing shots. She's fucked up, body wiggling, everything she's done. She's texting her friend, oh, I'm nervous. Her friend like, I will call you an Uber. Get up out of there. Who stays at the party? She did. Long story short, son got her drunk. They both was drunk, whatever. They walked from the party, let's say like from 10 blocks away to his hotel room. Now they walked past everybody. She remember walking out the club, walking in the street, walking in the hotel room, all to tell this man, oh, we get upstairs, we're not doing nothing. Long story short, situation happened. We don't know if it's consensual. We don't know if it's assault, whatever. So, it happens.
So wait, she remember everything up until the point when she got in the room, and then she don't remember nothing ever again.
Yeah, or she just remember her phone sleeping in the bed.
Oh.
Now, the reason I'm not saying both stories, because the same story happened to the other girl. But the other girl, now, her situation was when she got drunk at a party, dude told her before she's drinking, y'all want to eat you out. And I'm going to do it tonight. Guarantee it. She ain't take his warning, but she still taking drinks from him.
You don't know what that man putting in your drinks.
Exactly. So, long story short, it happened to her. Now, let's forward back to the London story now. This is where the story goes sideways for me, because she said after it happened, she felt type of way, whatever. Then she texts him, "Oh, why did you do that, second, third? I'm not gonna say nothing, but I need you to own it to him." I was drinking. I don't remember what happened. We both was drunk. So her thing is she's trying to expose dude on social media, but it's like your story, you supposed to took your ass home. You got your friends telling you take you home. Your friend is telling you take you home, go home.
Now,
and you just stay at the party.
Now, I just want to say, right, I want to preface this before I give my feelings on this, right?
Yeah.
No, in no way, shape, or form do we condone rape in any way,
at
all. But if you're not comfortable in a certain place, leave. Stop trying to stay there for the because in my mind, I'm just looking at it now. If for something to post to say you're at this party, for someone to for someone to envy you for you being at this party. If you're not comfortable, leave. Like, I can't stress that enough. Like, you literally text your friend like you're not comfortable. Your friend is telling you to leave. So why do you still stay?
And here's my thing too, bro. Right? Here's another one. I think I left this part out. I did leave this part out. After the ordeal happened, she went home. Finally went home, told everybody what happened, trying to expose son. She hit the dude up who invited her to the party. Mm-hmm. Told him what happened. He goes, "I don't know that nigga."
Wait, hold on. That's a separate dude?
Yes.
Yo, I thought it was the same dude.
No. Somebody different. The dude that invited her to the party.
So she didn't even slide off with the dude that invited her to the party.
The dude that invited her to the party wasn't with her at all tonight. She supposedly got raped by the guy who party it was. His birthday party.
Oh, wow.
His thing was everybody was giving me drinks left and right. I don't remember shit what happened. He said, all I remember is being outside. How we got to my, he said, I woke up just like you woke up. Wonder how the fuck do I got to my hotel room? So now it's her words against his. And when she, also, here it is, my bad. The dude that invited us to the party, he goes, I don't know, son. So she did her investigation, all through IGs, Facebook, and all that. Come to find out that's his boy.
Oh.
So now she's also, I don't know who to trust, this and the third. Like Rellz just said, ladies, if it's not your scene, your peoples ain't going with you, keep your ass home. You don't need to be in that crowd. Keep your ass home.
Should have kept your ass home the minute your friends was like they didn't feel comfortable going.
They ain't going. Exactly. Now, the only reason I bring this story up, right? Because, and here's another story. And this one real head just they got me. It was a DJ, right? And I'm gonna read it from word. The guy name was Jason Pope, aka DJ Kid. A lot of y'all probably heard about this guy. It was a white DJ from South Carolina. Very popular at the time, early 2000s, like 2001 and 2, whatever. I'm not even gonna read it. No, I'm just gonna freestyle off the head. Dude was so popular that all he loved was black women. You know how black women look, nice bodies and all that. Mm-hmm. You know how they in the club dressing, look all enticing. That was his thing. He's a well-known DJ, so he's bagging them, doing his 1-2 with them. They loved him. He loved them. Women, even underage chicks. Hey, what I'm just saying, underage women. Come to find out, let's say like a couple of years later, come to find out, this man was HIV positive.
I heard about that.
Yeah, right. And I just got the story, right? So come to find out, again, ladies and gentlemen, here's the shocker. He knew he's HIV positive from the party scene, because his thing was he always had unprotected sex with these women. So his main women that he always tried to unprotected sex with was African-American women, grown women, young girls. And I'm talking about young girls in their teens, early 20s.
He's low-key. He's low key trying to eliminate the black race,
and that's exactly what he did. He admitted that only reason he had sex with a number of black women, not white, not Puerto Rican, a number of black women in South Carolina, so they could take it back to their neighborhood and have they people extinct, die off, just like how he is. And guess what? When all these women came forward about him knowingly infecting them with HIV, guess what? South Carolina police never arrested this man in until 2019. So this guy here had an 18, maybe a 20+ year run as affecting people with HIV, trying to get rid of the black race.
But why
did they get locked up in 2019?
Yeah, but why they do that now?
I guess he stepped out his race. And plus, now his story made national news. It went from just South Carolina to now it spread it everywhere thanks to social media. Thanks to social media, his case has now been brought to the forefront to the point now they finally prosecute this man for 20+ years of affecting women. And guess what? He's not even charged. He's just sitting in jail awaiting his charges. And we're in 2023, ladies and gentlemen. And you're
How long he got locked up?
4 years.
Oh, and they still haven't charged him yet?
Nope, he's just sitting there waiting for his charges.
So you know what's gonna happen, right? They're gonna charge him. He's gonna get convicted, and because he's already served his time, they're gonna let him go probably on probation.
Of course, but then again, that's South Carolina. They have their own quote unquote rules, so
they're gonna let him go with time served.
First and foremost, you sue somebody in South Carolina, you're going to jail for the rest of your life, at least 20+. That right there, you willingly affected. You really try to affect the whole community. Plus, you don't know if these women are just strictly from North Carolina. You was a DJ partying all over. Your main location was South Carolina, but you was going to Georgia. You was going to North Carolina. You was going to Tennessee. So therefore, you was a willing participant of what you was doing. Everything you doing was premeditated.
And you was going to places where you know that the majority of it was African American women.
And he was getting booked at the how you call the most popular clubs down south.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, I'm sorry to say, some of you women think getting close to the DJ is like up there in life. I don't know why, because some like to brag like, oh yeah, I messed with the DJ. He gave me the parties free XYZ. Me and my friends, we in VIP. Yeah. So shout out to it.
You just said it. Why?
Yeah, and honestly, some of the women who thought like that now look, you stuck with a situation that, you know, that little intimate time cost you. That's like a story I read it like back in the day when I was younger, and I'm talking like 90, 99. It was a lady, and she's in the fashion world. She used to do stuff with Puff and all that. She's in the fashion world, and she had a guy she used to date in Jamaica and all that. I forgot her name. I forgot her name and all that. And the guy was cheating on her left and right. So she finally decided to leave this man. Everything was fine. She was good. Everything. She left the man for a couple of months. So one day she goes back and she hears from him. She goes take that trip out to Jamaica. They have sex one more time. And 3 months later, she started feeling, 2 months later, she started feeling 2 or 3 months. I don't know the process of it. But, you know, I say 3 months. 3 months later, she started feeling very ill, faintish. Her skin color turned, the eye turning yellow and all that. Come to find out, this man gave her full-fledged HIV. No, I'm sorry. No, excuse me, HIV. This man gave her AIDS. So that one, and she said that one night of passion gave her the rest of her life of turmoil.
It's crazy, right?
And you got to remember, back in the day, they didn't have the HIV and AIDS medicine they got now. You take 1-2 pills, and it goes undetectable. Back then, they just giving you shit to die. You know, too much pills to kill your liver, kill your kidneys. So basically, ladies, we trying to say, not even just ladies, but men too, because men, we have a bad tendency as well, seeing the bad female and go, damn, you know what, I want her, you know what it is. You got motherfuckers out there just say, forget the cope. I'm tackling this. That's why I love that video, that TLC video, that what's that, Waterfalls?
Mm-hmm.
They show dude, man, show you at the club.
Oh yeah.
And he looking in the mirror like this, and she looking at his eyes because he feeling crazy. And her body count was something serious. Like, yo, people need to start taking that shit serious. I'm not gonna lie, that's one of the reasons I released. I slowed the fuck down. I'm not gonna lie, I was a hot boy out here, and I'm not talking about hot boy not winning the coat. I was winning the coat, but just multiples. Like, I'm good. Like I get scared. You hear motherfuckers out here talking about they burn them, they pee. What? You burn me pee? What? In my
they say it so casually too,
mind,
right?
in my feeble mind, I'm really think you out here pissing fire.
Nah, but then they say it so casually too, like yeah, like I did. It was no big thing. Like, wait, what?
Bro, peeing. Then you got, and then I heard about the process to get that shit cured. No, sir. No, sir. Yeah, when I really found that, I found out women can have gonorrhea in their throat. Oh, what? You know what? It's time to settle down. I think I just need the one. Because I don't want none of that. But people's really out there. Don't be thirsty, man. Don't be thirsty, yo. Like you the baddest ones might be coming one with the most luggage. And we ain't talking about kids either. That's why I feel sorry for all these young kids out there because they all, our parents just say they all fast. They super fast. And what kills it also now, another thing people understand, everybody's a quote unquote content creator now.
But everything nowadays is so much about sex this and sex that these young kids don't have a chance to know nothing else but that.
True. Very true.
Everything you see on TV is sex. Something is always pertaining to sex, or something's now more so pertaining to same-sex things or whatever, whether you bisexual, lesbian, gay, whatever the case may be. But it's so out there on TV now that a lot of these young kids never picked up a book in their life. They don't know none of this stuff. They only see what they see on TV or what their friends are doing, so they feel like they got to be part of the trend.
And that's true, bro. And it was crazy, right? I had an old coworker. I ain't gonna say his name like that. That's his personal whatever. And I ain't know he was gay. I ain't know it. And I want to find out. Social media found out. I was like, all right. Plus his attitude. He had that catty attitude for no reason. It's just catty attitude. And I wound up finding out, he was, gay. I was like, all right, cool. But I really found out he was out here really wilding, the shit we were just talking about, fucking around. He was what they call the taker. I don't know how they got their lingo, but he's the one that was taking it. They taking the shaft.
Yeah, we get different.
He's taking the shaft.
Taking the shaft.
And he's one of those that was so wild, and like he would go to these clubs, leave with men, date his life, meet up these guys, and sorry to say, he want to catch something. And it's like that. He had all his friends tell him like, "Yo, slow your ass down, man. Like, yo, when you out here wilding, you think only that should only happen to women and men? Women and men sex? No. Like,
the problem with that, he probably, I don't want to, because I don't know his life, but there's a part of me that feels like he probably was doing that because he probably, a lot of his inner people, family probably didn't know he was gay. I don't know, because you know him better than I do. So I don't know.
I'm gonna tell you, I haven't seen that guy in over 10 years. So I don't even know if he's alive.
Because sometimes a lot of you saying 10 years ago, it definitely wasn't out there like that 10 years ago.
It wasn't, nah.
But
it wasn't.
He probably was he probably was in a situation where it probably was just he would go to these clubs and stuff because he felt accepted and probably wasn't accepted by his family, or probably didn't know how to tell his family, or his family didn't know at all.
Yeah, that's like for instance, that's like this whole poly life trend that's going on right now. Right? Now, I don't knock it. Let's be very clear. I don't knock people when they poly life shit. If that's the lifestyle you want to live it. But if you're going to live it, right? And this is for everybody that's listening. If you're going to live it, you three motherfuckers take your ass to the doctor and make sure everybody have a clean slate.
That, in effect, too, also, like,
don't
do it because it's a trend. No, don't do it because it's a trend. Like, because that shit is just more out there now than it's ever been.
It's a trend,
exactly. Bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, don't do it because, like, you see somebody else doing it, or you feel like it's the new thing to do. Like, no, like, because if it's not for you, it's not for you.
You know what it is, bro? It's the more everybody. Remember, we always laugh and joke about Mormons and all that because their lifestyle is crazy. But look at the Mormon men was doing. They had wives, they had girlfriends, they had sister wives. So the men was living. But now it's so much as a trend that you got rappers talking about it. It's all over social media. It's to the point even our kids. I'm just saying the youth, they trying to live that life. That's why I say I feel sorry for the youth. Because simple fact, a lot of these youths not gonna know about love. They're not gonna know about because the life they live in much more faster than we ever did. Like, bro, looking back in the day, I'm not even trying to be funny when I say this. Remember back in the day, you say you meet a girl online, whatever, and trying to get her to show you her boobs and all that. Like, yo, let me see a picture of you, send it there.
Now it's everywhere.
Bro, I can log on IG, Twitter, all that shit, and it's right then and there. It's to the point I would kid to see these models. Like, I'd be like, okay, all right, whatever. It's not enticing no more. And you got some of these women out here who wear these lingerie outside like it's nothing. Remember back in the day, the lingerie parties, I couldn't wait to grow up to go to those because I was like, damn, lingerie parties, that shit sound lit. Because women older than us did not wear their lingerie outside like they do now. Now some of these chicks wear that shit outside just for show, just cause, and just to be seen. Like it should have just totally different, man. Today's society is just totally different. And yeah, I don't get it.
Because honestly, everything nowadays is sex based. Whether anybody want to admit it or not, the world is based on sex now. Like, come on, think about it. You see Twitter, you see OnlyFans, like all that shit is just based on sex. Like when you what if you got a female who knows she could make let's just say $30,000 in a month by just showing her body naked on OnlyFans. Why would she give a fuck about anything else? And it's sad to say.
I will never. To all you guys out there that's paying for these chicks OnlyFans, y'all bugging the fuck out. Excuse my language, people. Y'all bugging. Why y'all bugging? Because simple fact, y'all paying these basic women, and they be super basic. I no disrespect to women that's got the nice frame and all that. I still wouldn't pay for you. This is why they had all the porn websites and all that shit. For what? They free. What are you doing? All y'all do is gas these chicks' head up for they giving y'all a picture. Y'all paying $20 to $50 for subscriptions. For what?
Yeah.
For what? And of course, I'm gonna get some dudes out there like, yo, it's my money, I can do what I want. You're absolutely right. You can. But if they, you should be smart about your shit. You know how many porn expos they got out there? You want to reach some real porn stars? Go to those. Go to those. I bet you might have a better chance with that money you spending on OnlyFans in real life. You never know. You never know. Yes, you're actually right. It's to the point I'm gonna go on Twitter at work no more. Yo, it's that bad. I'm gonna go at work no more. I'm like, nope, can't do it. I'm gonna have to bypass this one.
But yeah, like you said, it's so much out there now. It doesn't leave nothing to the imagination anymore.
Bro, it really don't. Remember back in the day, you couldn't wait to get with a woman like, yo, oh my god, I can imagine this, that, and third. The imagination is gone.
Especially if she's posting herself half naked on social media.
The imagination is gone, super, super gone, and it's crazy. I used to be on IG following certain women who's the best at shit. Like, oh, I don't know how they out here showing their body. I would never. Guess what they doing now? You go to their profile, subscribe to my OnlyFans. Subscribe to my OnlyFans. This, that, and the third. And it's like everything's just so saturated between the OnlyFans, between the quote unquote content creators. I'll call them the underground porn industry now because that's what content creators is.
That's what it. Well, depending, certain parts are, yeah.
Like, the podcast game, it's oversaturated, but there's nothing wrong with that because everybody have different opinions. I had to explain that situation to somebody else the other day because they was like they want to do a podcast and they was like they don't know because there's so many people doing it. I said, so what? Your views and opinions is different from everybody else. I was like, yo, it don't matter. Start it. Talk about what you're gonna talk about.
Yep. And you'll gather a following real quick, especially if you stay consistent with it.
Of course, like honestly, you stay consistent. Like people understand. If somebody, and it's about 1 billion people in the world, you take 100 million people, right, and let them have a podcast. Which I'm quite sure. I'm not gonna say it's that high. I bet you, 100 million people will give you different views on everything. Like right now, me and you, we from the Bronx. I'm quite sure we might meet. Let's say let's say we have a white co-host that grew up like Thrice Neck and Riverdale, and I bet you we bring him on this show and we talk about his upbringing in the Bronx. I bet you we will learn from his upbringing much more than he'll learn from our upbringing. It'll be two different things.
Mm-hmm.
Two different things, and it'll be also like, damn, like your word. And mind you, we neighbors. I don't know. I've been all over the Bronx, but I don't go to Thrice Neck. I don't go to Locust Point. I don't go to Riverdale.
Riverdale like a whole nother world to us people down here in the Bronx.
That's like I'm quite sure that's like Manhattan and Brooklyn. I bet there's a lot of people that in LAS that don't go to Midtown. They don't know what the fuck is going on in Midtown. A lot of people in LAS probably think Midtown is just Town Square. Mm. That's what I said. It's so much shit that a lot in New York City alone that everybody have different experience that we will not know about. That's why podcast is very good and educational. I mean, of course, people talk they bullshit, but there's nothing wrong with that. Talk your shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Talk your shit and have fun. Don't be too serious about it, though.
Yeah, just make sure, like you said, you want to start a podcast, just make sure you have something to talk about, stay consistent, and maybe you too can become the #1 rated show on a network like us. I was gonna throw that one in there, right?
Listen, man, I appreciate it. Listen, I'll tell you this: I like podcasting because it gave me. Every day is teaching me. Every day is making me, be much more on my journalist stuff as far as looking into news, looking into backstories and everything. Like, bro, I'll be looking at stories from back in the day. Like, for instance, that DJ shit. That's damn near 20 years ago. Mm-hmm. But it's sad to say, but a lot of people don't know about that. Mm-hmm. But sad that other people understand is he's not the only DJ out there that's doing that.
If you think, come on, let's be clear. A lot of these DJs are using that they're going to use what they got for pussy.
Look at them fake ass party promoters. Look at them. These party promoters, all that shit. They doing the same thing. Do I knock them for that? No. Because you're going to have thirsty people that want to be in the spotlight. Because people will get in VIP, and first thing they do is, VIP, we popping bottles, we hit. And then what? Okay, using VIP, you was popping bottles, you was chilling with the DJ. So? That's why I hate that stupid ass question. They be like, do you want 500,000 or you want to have dinner with Jay-Z?
Give me my 500,000. I don't want to talk to Jay-Z.
Let me say something to you.
I like Cam better anyway.
Let me no, bro. And this is the God honest truth, right? To my question, I'll tell you. Why I'll take the money? Because there's not too much things I want to talk to Jay-Z about. I already know how you started Rockefeller. And like right now, what are we talking about?
Exactly.
What are we talking about? And Jay-Z don't give me that aura as a conversationalist anyway. That man don't do no interviews, no nothing. So what the hell? What I'm gonna say as a fan? What I'm gonna talk to him about? Music. He makes it very clear he don't talk about his old shit. So what are we talking about? Yo, how can I get where you at? I could go outside and tell somebody. I could go talk to the local drug dealer. Actually, how can I get the money where you got at, bro? He gonna tell me, yo. He'll give me more insight on how to get where he at than I'll learn from Hove. Mm-hmm. Sad to say. Why? Because I can relate to that. I could take my hard-earned money and do what he's doing.
Absolutely.
I don't have the investment bread or the starter money that he had to get what he had now. I don't have a 10 for that, a point. So I'm sorry. Give my 500,000. I bet you I make something of that. Then if I see him, I cross paths. I'm like, yo, listen, man, I had to take that bread over you, bro. Nice to meet you.
Keep it pushing.
And keep pushing. That's it. Mm-hmm. I want to meet comedians. Why? Because I could be in a circle and start cutting ass with them. That's my lane. Give me somebody like George Lucas. I'm a Star Wars fan. Teach me how you did this shit here. How you made $1 billion business. Mm-hmm. That's the motherfuckers I want to meet. I don't want to meet Jay-Z. I don't care. I don't care to meet Jay-Z. It's not on the top of my list. I don't care to meet no rap star. Well, except for Kendrick, because I watched his career like from nothing to something. That's my guy right there. Other than that, I don't care. I'll talk the fifth. Hold on. I'll talk the fifth, but I'll still take my money. I want my money, but if I see fifth, I'll have a conversation with him. Why? Because a lot of people understand 50 Cent's one intelligent dude. Like his interviews had me sitting there like this. He said this, he did that. All right, cool. He gives me that inspiration to go, yo, you know what? You could do this, you could do that. I'm sorry, Jay-Z don't inspire me to do not a damn thing.
Absolutely.
But if y'all want to have a conversation with me over some money, come talk to your boy. We can sit outside in front of my building and chop it up.
He said you got to come to his head to talk about the money.
You want to talk to Memphis Bleak? Yo, Katie, go to sleep, sir.
I'd rather sit down and talk. Okay, on that note, that's how you end the show.
Yeah. Bleak been one hit away since 1998. No, 97. Yo, Katie, go to sleep, bro. Go to sleep. Don't eat no dinner, don't drink no water. Take your ass to sleep.
That's crazy. Thanks everybody for tuning in tonight. You
just ruined my night, Memphis Bleak. But shout out to Bleak, man, because that dude says shout out to Bleak, the dude say, man. That's because they're not from the Bronx. I don't want to talk to Mike from the Bronx either.
Oh God, here we go.
I don't want to talk. What I'm gonna talk to? Hold on, before we go, what I'm gonna talk to Fat Joe about? What I'm gonna talk to Ring Martin about? Well, I actually got some stuff to talk to Ring Martin about because we have mutual friends. But who else? Who's from the Bronx? What I'm gonna talk to Cuban? What the fuck I'm gonna talk to Cuban Link about? Like I don't have nothing to talk about. Listen, no, hell no. Hell no. Don, you go to sleep too with that comment. Like, come on, get out of here.
He said Cardi B. On that note, we're gonna end the show.
I'm definitely ain't talking to that nigga. Language. I'm definitely talking to him.
Yo, stop naming. Yo, stop it, Katie. Stop it.
Katie, go talk to Memphis Bleak like you just said, bro. Scram, get out of here. That fact, don't come on the show next week.
Chill. We need those views. Don't do that.
Any Katie comments, yo, you block that shit out, dog.
Chill. Don't do that. Don't do that. You always welcome, Katie. You always welcome. Say,
you got one more time.
Don't say that because then you gonna throw some random name out right now. But thanks everybody for tuning in. Make sure y'all go like and subscribe to the network. Make sure y'all like this show because we need those likes. Make sure you go download that Evening Rush app too. Peter Guns, no, absolutely not. Make sure y'all go download the Evening Rush app. There's a bunch of stuff on the app, different podcasts, different DJs doing their thing. So make sure y'all go download that. Maybe French Montana. Maybe French.
I ain't talking to him either.
Maybe French. Maybe.
What I'm talking to him about?
To show you how to put some DVDs in the street.
The DVD game is dead at that time. Yeah.
Good night, Auntie.
Good night, Katie. Go to hell.
Wow. Everybody have a good night.
Good.